what you're thinking, punk. You're thinking, did he fire 6 shots or only 5? Now, to tell you the truth, I forgot myself in all this excitement. Being this is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and will blow your head clean off.
Y'all already knew. Bruh. Power and money.
Feel lucky.
Chopper City problem solver, homie. Hitman for hire. Mixtape.
Yeah. I'm a fucking veteran. When I come out on miss, I get the fucking job done. Nigga know what's up. I'm a fucking veteran. When I come out on miss, I get the fucking job done. Nigga know what's up. I'm a fucking veteran. When I come out on miss, I get the fucking job done. Nigga know what's up. I'm a fucking veteran. When I come out on miss, I get the fucking job done.
Hitman for hire. Been laying my law down. X anywhere you consider uptown. Kill 'em all. Let go.
New Orleans making national headlines as the murder capital of the U.S.
Absolutely. Metropolitan Crime Commission says per capita homicides are higher than every other city in the United States.
Alton Patterson, a retired general from the mean, grimy streets of New Orleans, once ran with some of the most dangerous dudes from the city. Although most would think that Hot was born and raised in the Noya, Hot is actually from another violent hood in the city. That whole little Fort Wall Street neighborhood was reckless. Niggas was getting in how they live and playing it, how it go. Not to go unmentioned, most notably, Hot was known for running with the Hot Boys, a notorious street crew from the NO. The Hot Boys, which consisted of names such as Sterling, Gangsta, Black, and Rookie, were forced to be reckoned with in the streets of New Orleans. What's not known by most is that the girls at the Noya came up with the name the Hot Boys. If you were a hustler pulling off acts uptown, more often than not, they will call you a hot boy. Big Deucey, who used to rock the mic at DJs and bars, was infamous for shouting out dudes from different hoods, giving them nicknames. In fact, that's kind of a New Orleans thing. We are infamous for tagging you with a nickname, whether it be from a physical attribute or the whip that you were driving. Let me give you some examples. Kevin out the Yo, aka E.T. Chris out the 10th Ward, aka Bumpy Face Chris. Melvin out the Noya, aka Fat Melvin, just to name a few. However, don't for 1 second get that twisted with the actual Hot Boys crew out the Noya, who was putting in work in these streets. To keep it real, the girls out the Noya's names was ringing too. Keo, Shucky, Puss, Beanie Bird. If you know, you know. Let's get back to that boy Hot. Running with the self-proclaimed moniker, the Magnolia Landlord, Hot was a fool out here in these streets. Although many OGs out the Noya, like Jerkerman, aka Jerk, will beg to differ on the moniker. Known as a legend in the city of New Orleans, Hot has survived many wars in the streets. One such war in question would be the infamous Magnolia Calliope War. If you were to ask any of the little dudes that were coming up in the Noya when Hot was in the streets, they would tell you that oftentimes Hot looked out for the have-nots in the project, throwing them a few dollars to get tennis and shit. The last two standing members of the Hot Boys, Terrence Gangsta Williams and Alton Patterson, aka Hot, would at one point have an inseparable relationship. It wouldn't be until Terrence's troubles with the feds that this relationship would come to a screeching halt. Hot's name is all over Terrence's paperwork. If you haven't seen the full details of the case, any federal case docs can be pulled up on Pacer. Trying his hand at rap, Hot will be 1/4 of the Magnolia Boys, a group launched by Cito, the commissioner, the younger brother of Tonto, both hailing from the Noya.
You're hustling, don't forget, trap all day, no lunch breaks, man. Please. Get your paper. They ain't got number 2 niggas look better than us, man. We both of them. Yeah!
In the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina, Power and Money Entertainment will be born.
Look out for that Magnolia Boys, yeah, I'm on Power and Money Entertainment coming out, you heard me?
Streets talking about that shit, I hear that.
What's up, see?
The Magnolia Boys, comprised of Cito, aka the Commissioner, the Magnolia Landlord, aka Hot Beezo, Jasades, aka Mr. Marcellos, and LD Herb. Bred in the heart of the New Orleans 3rd Ward, the Magnolia Boy music would address the ongoing crime wave plaguing the violent and deeply depressed city of New Orleans. I can't run this up without mentioning the D-Boys, Killer Stone and Lack. Them boys was putting on for the city.
D-Boys, you already know what D-Boys stand for.
Life of a D-Boy.
Yeah.
Why? You think I'm good? It was a Thursday. When the drought hit, y'all niggas was starving. This is what I went in. If I get money with you, then fuck you.
Let's move on. With the artists of Cash Money Records parting ways and becoming independent, Hot, who was rocking with Christopher Dorsey, aka BG, Chopper City Records, will go by the name the Chopper City Problem Solver.
Chopper City Problem Solver, homie. Hitman for hire. The mixtape.
Yeah. I'm a fucking veteran. When I come out on this, I get the fucking job done. Nigga know what's up. I'm a fucking veteran. When I come out on this, I get the fucking job done. I'm a fucking veteran. When I come out on this, I get the fucking job done. Nigga know what's up. I'm a fucking veteran. When I come out on this, I get the fucking job done.
Hitman for hire. Been laying my low down.
During the Chopper City movement, Beezo could always be found at Doogie's side before turning himself in to do his Joes.
Don, you know you my big dog. Lack, you know you my dog. You know we went through the same shit. We ain't even gotta speak on them bitch ass nigga no more, you hear me? Cause the world already know how that went, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? Everybody went their own ways and everybody doing their own thing. Everybody got their own independent situations popping and everybody eating and doing good. And in the future, I guarantee you gonna see a brand new Orleans, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? With real niggas in one circle eating off one big plate, you hear me? I'm talking about a lot of gumbo, a lot of jambalaya, a lot of crawfish, a lot of crabs, you hear me? A lot of everything, red beans and rice, you hear me? All that good shit.
For the video of Doogie's I Ain't Tellin' song, Beezo and Doogie would take shots at Terrence Williams, spawning the infamous paperwork scene from the video.
And then these niggas coming home and niggas accepting these niggas, man.
Cold case file, baby.
And that's why they rebooked you.
Cold case.
On that murder from 13 years ago.
Cold case, homie. Plenty to work with right there.
Dang.
I can cut that up.
Yeah, that was play that bitch back. Play that bitch back. Let me see that bitch.
In a straight-to-DVD documentary, Hot was running up about a nigga catching him slipping and giving him a pass. Although no names were mentioned in the ep that Hot ran, the streets were saying that the ep was about Jarrell Jigga Smith.
I done been in all type of jammed up situations on the stand.
Chopper City Problem
I
Solver,
can tell you, every nigga don't hold me up out my sleep, you hear me? You hear me? Don't move, dog. Don't trip. I got you too, you heard? Nigga gave a real nigga a pass, and I appreciate that nigga to this day, and I love that nigga. The nigga know what it is.
For the K. Gates Murder Capital documentary, Beezo was interviewed from his hospital bed where he was recovering from being hit up with a chopper, further confirming that at the time he was active in the streets. One of Hot's many beefs will be with the DBs in Largo Black. Largo will launch a no-fly zone campaign against Hot, banning him from the NOYA, going as far as saying the only way Hot could come through the NOYA was if he was dead.
Bitch ass nigga, you heard me out? Bitch ass nigga talking about woo woo woo. But look, we ain't gotta go through all that telling nobody about woo woo woo. When you see a real nigga, you know what it is. Fuck with me, I'm out shit. Look where I'm at, homie. Nigga, I'm on the scene when shit got real and it's gonna stay real, nigga. What's happening? Huh? It's me, homie. You ain't much allowed back here. Bitch, only when you come back here unless I'm dead.
During the whole CMR drama in the Chopper City run, Hot will be on several videos taking shots at Brian Williams, aka Baby, of Cash Money Records. It's no secret tension was definitely in the air. However, all of that will soon change as Beezo and Actress will link back up. I'm not 100 as to when them boys link back up, but Hot has been rocking with Actress ever since. Actress has taken to social media on multiple different times to express that Beezo is his right-hand man, his best friend, and his partner for life.